the 31st annual White Lights celebration. Can you believe that? 31 years. And it's also the 24th year for our association with the American Cancer Society and Love Lights a Tree, and also the 5th year that we have been honored to have Empty Stocking with us. It's been a great honor. So what I'd like to do right now is introduce you to our resident manager, Ann Albert.
Hello, everybody. It doesn't sound like we have thousands of people out there, so hello, everybody. Now that's a tad bit better. Happy holidays. Has everybody enjoyed themselves around the hotel today? Yes, so there was a lot to do. There was carnivals, there was cookie baking and gingerbread making. And how about the cod gingerbread? Who's seen it? That's in honor of our theme this year, ladies and gentlemen, 125 years of the Cog Railway, if you can believe it, part of the Broadmoor and part of the legacy. So as I was walking over here, I got to see a lot of friends and family that have joined the Broadmoor for many, many years. I've been here 30 years, so I've had the honor and pleasure of getting to know a lot of you very closely and call you friends and family. So I thought it would be fun, Allison, just to recognize some of the people that we have here as far as the states. Now, we know we have Colorado here, right? Do we have some Michigan here? All right. Do we have some Texas here? All right. Oklahoma? California? Who am I missing? Representation from probably all states. So thank you, Broadmoor family, for joining us. Let's hear it for all of you for keeping up the tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, a few things I'd like to always make a note of to invite you to is our Broadmoor Holiday Show, which is always fabulous. And remember, it's for our hotel guests, it's for our members, it's for our locals. So please make note of our Broadmoor Holiday Show this year. We're going to have Melissa Manchester featured again and our very own Jim Salstrom. Let's hear it for Jim, who's on stage tonight. Marcus Lovett, Nelson Rangel, Peter Olstead, Ilya Schilberg, who's been with us many times, Ken Miller, of course, Broadmoor Pops Orchestra, and the Children's Chorale who's behind us. December 16th, 17th, 18th, 23rd, 24th, 26th, and again on the 29th. And who would like to rock in the New Year's with all of us? I hope a lot of you. This year we're going to have not only the gala, which is a tradition for us, but we're also going to have Hazel Miller, who is a great blues and R&B singer who's going to rock the night away in the International Center. We're going to have Ken and the orchestra and lots of great dance music over at Broadmoor Hall for the New Year's Eve. So something a little bit special. You can either sit for 7 courses and do the tradition, you can go over and rock the New Year's Eve night away, or do a little bit of both. So please put it on your calendar, ladies and gentlemen, for New Year's Eve. Now we're all here for something very special. I probably shouldn't ramble about all of the good things we've got going on at the Broadmoor. All I can say is thank you, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, for keeping up the tradition. It sure was fun seeing everybody today and throughout the last several days. So happy holidays. Allison.
The dancing.
You know, one of our biggest traditions is this very large tree that you cannot see very well right now, but you will be in a few minutes. And that is the tree for the American Cancer Society. That is Love Lights a Tree. And we want to remind you, too, that back in the corner behind, as you're going in, there are members of the American Cancer Society there, and you can buy a light for the tree in memory or in honor of people who have had cancer. She's here. And to say a few words about the American Cancer Society, I'd like you to welcome, please, Mandy Dillon from American Cancer Society, Great West Division.
Thank you, Allison. We're honored to be here again taking part in the Broadmoor's White Lights Ceremony. Thank you to community partners like the Broadmoor. We're able to provide funding for cancer research that's groundbreaking, helping find better cures, and provide programs and services for patients here locally. So you can, again, as Allison mentioned, invest in the fight against cancer back at the table with us and purchase a light on our beautiful tree in honor or memory of someone affected by cancer, and their name will go on display in the book that's over here at Broadmoor West through Christmas. Thank you guys so much.
We also want to recognize Empty Stocking, and they provide resources for local health and human services agencies in our region to help people in crisis as well as assisting others to become self-sufficient. Thanks for supporting both organizations and making a crucial difference in our community.
So ladies and gentlemen, never forget what the holidays are for, to take care of those that you love, to think about those that you have loved and maybe lost, and to think about each other. So that's the most important thing, and that's the most important message by both Empty Stocking and American Cancer Society. So tonight we're here not only to get the lights on, not only to possibly have a special visitor who will be joining us. Oh, yes, I perhaps think some of you know who might be arriving soon by train. Why by train? Because we're celebrating again 125 years of the Cog Railway. Part of our history, just like Wilderness Experience, just like this Grand Hotel who opened its doors in 1918. Allison, tell us about the history.
Oh my gosh.
How many of you have had or have a Simmons mattress? Anybody? You have or have had a Simmons mattress? It's hard for me to see hands going up. Yes? Okay. Well, here's a little piece of trivia for you. The Cog Railway was actually put up the mountain by Zalman Simmons of Simmons Mattress. And the construction began on the Cog in 1889, and if you can believe it, with mules and people with picks and everything, they opened that in 1 year. In 1890, the Cog started running up to the top of Pikes Peak, or America's Mountain. It really is quite amazing. And we're also going to be celebrating, as you know, our 100th anniversary. But just so that you know, too, that Spencer Penrose, our founder, actually purchased the Cog from Zalman Simmons in 1925. And the Cog has evolved to what it is today. Where, Ann, how many visitors do we get every year?
300,000 visitors make it to the top of Pikes Peak thanks to the Cog Railway and thanks to Spencer Penrose. So that's pretty amazing, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you've been up the Cog, thank you. And remember the Santa Train, and you can look online to find out about the Santa Train because it's running now. And now, we've been celebrating all year long with the Cog. What better way, Ann, than to bring Santa in?
I think so. We have a special song, ladies and gentlemen, that was written about trains, written about that VIP arriving in a fluffy red suit tonight. And Jim Salstrom is going to sing it. So this is a new song written in honor of trains and our VIP arrival.
What's the train?
You know, the train, the engine right across the way in front of the conference center, in front of the summit, I have given that train a nickname, Mighty Might. Mighty Might, the little tyke, because it's a narrow gauge engine, it's a small engine. And so I wrote this song, this is the first time I've ever played it in public, and I am very nervous. You guys can come along on the kazoos in this one spot, okay? Mighty Might, the little tyke, came from far away. Mighty Might, the little tyke, same Christmas Day. Mighty Might, the little tyke, just a little narrow gauge.
Everyone's dancing.
Should try doing good to each and every one. The Broadmoor and Thanksgiving is beautiful to see. People come from miles around for the lighting of the tree. It blowed and snowed for 30 days, way above your knees. An avalanche came crashing down, the mountains were freezing. And it didn't let up, not even once, almost spoiled the Christmas season. Okay, here's a part where, guys, can you hum along on Freight Train by Merle Travis? I'm sure you have this CD at home. It goes like this. In and try it one time. Now try to hum it that with me. You guys have kazoos? That was really good. There was only one way in, one way out from the little mining town. Mighty might, the little tyke was the only way back down. So the miners' kids were wondering, could the narrow gauge get through? So they wished with all their wishes on the snowflakes as they flew back down to the Broadmoor, to the ears of you-know-who. You always should try doing good to each and every one. Mighty might, the little tyke, the little narrow gauge. Oh, they blew right through that avalanche. They said Christmas Day. Mighty might, the little tyke, the little narrow gauge. Happy holidays from the Broadmoor. And mighty might, the little tyke, the little narrow gauge.
Time, do you think? I think that VIP has had time to arrive.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to ask Jim and Kim to give us a little introduction.
Can you blow the whistle? Can you all blow your whistles?
Oh, that's what
Little louder, please.
Louder, Santa's got to hear you.
Little louder.
Draw your attention to the back. Let's look back. Look back. It's got to come from the western tower.
For many, no, my name is not a football player.
Really? Who is he?
It's the called the rail that we came in on.
The train?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
I knew that.
Of course you did.
Well, we are here to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the Cobb Railway, and that's a long time to keep a train running, I can tell you that. I've had some experience with trains.
How trained are you?
I am. You'd be a better judge of that than I am. You know, it's a bit dark out there. Have you noticed that? Bit of lighting, yes. I think there's a switch down there. The question is, do I have an elf?
There is an elf present.
An elf present? Where is my elf?
Yes.
There's a very excited elf down here.
There she is. How are you? And look, she's right by that awfully powerful looking light switch. So since this is the 125th anniversary of the cog railway, we shall count backwards from 125.
Santa!
Too much? How about 10?
10 it is.
10. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Christmas, happy Christmas. So nice to see everyone now that the lights are on.
We'll look forward to seeing all of you boys and girls say good night.
That's right. And we'll say good night to everyone else now and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Happy Christmas!
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll want to follow the elves to go see Santa and Mrs. Claus out on the Mountain View Terrace. Out on the Mountain View Terrace, enjoy the lights for a minute, and lead back to the Mountain View Terrace to say goodnight to Santa and Mrs. Claus. Thank you, friends.
And from all of us at the Broadmoor and our family to yours, happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
All right, everyone hold hands.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.